Hey, Pudding Pie.
Hey,
How you doing?
good. I'm at the doctor's office with just getting his face checked out. Both he and been breaking out.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Hmm.
But I think I have eczema anyway, so it may just be a flare up. But I'm getting it checked out.
Yeah, because if both of them, it might be something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Mama thinks I just need to be more consistent with my wash powder. You know me, I just buy whatever's on sale. But I never had any issues either, so I can get away with a lot more than most folks.
Right, same here. I guess we got that rubber band, skin, scalp, whatever, whatever that mama used to call it.
I mean, keep in mind, I'm the same chick that puts dollar store dye on my hair. Even when we
Girl.
go to the dollar store, do you need this stuff for your hair that changes your hair color? Yeah, he knows. He knows that's where I get my dye. So. But again, I can do things other folks can't.
That's
so.
right. That's right. Cause and it might be a mother nose situation because of that skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll rash up at the neck around the collar of a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
He'll rash.
That's where it is, right? But it's not really the neck, but it's mostly around the face, around the ear. They don't always put enough cream in their hair, but when they put too much, then it looks all clogged up. So they're still learning how to do balance, both of them.
Okay.
So, but
and his skin might be sensitive for a host of reasons.
Exactly.
So y'all have a good
stuff that I don't even know anything about.
You gonna learn.
Right. But yeah, we had a good was hoping that, show up, just for mama's sake.
Yeah.
They said that they were going to, and they never did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, mama acts like she doesn't care, but as a mother, she feels some kind of way.
I know
and she's always there for them.
Yeah, always. Yeah, she told me they didn't know. They didn't. I think it made it worse.
Not only that, but I'm saying she's on her way.
I was gonna say. I think it's worse for me even though I got a lot of nerve from way over here. But it was worse for me to hear that they said they was going to come on multiple occasions and didn't. That's what really made.
Throughout the day.
Yeah. That's not. I feel like you messing. I mean, are you messing with my mama? At that point. Yeah. Like what I said with Karen.
Mama even had to go get.
Yeah.
What she does. So, but I'm glad Mama and Mama she does the best she can. So what she does is, she makes sure that she picks her up, and she'll pick her. Not only will she pick her up, she always makes her a plate of food.
Yeah,
and she makes sure she eats it before she goes in that house. So she makes sure she gets at least one good meal a day. Yeah,
she told me that, and when she told me that, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna start pen paling because I don't know if kids do that no more with the internet. But I was like, I'm gonna start pen paling and whenever she take her, because I know she does take her food so she can eat. I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna have her slip her a letter too, so she'll have a letter from Auntie sometimes. And she'll have a nice meal and a letter from Auntie every now and then.
Yeah.
So I just hate such a helpless feeling. But that's, I mean, again, you don't heard me say it a million times. I ain't no stranger to the world I live in. So I know how humans operate. That's what it is.
It still make you want to cry because
it do.
It looked like an after school special. Like it's so far away from your family. Like that can never be your family. But
that's how everybody do. That's how white people do with us. Anything that hasn't affected you, and sometimes it's selfish, and sometimes it's just that it hasn't affected you that harshly. So you don't even know how to really.
No, but when it does, it hurts you so bad because you're like, how did we get to this point?
The same way the other people got to that.
I know, right? But like everybody else, but not us.
Yeah, the same way the other people that said not us did. So, and you realize that it really is. Ain't no, it can reach out and touch. Ain't nobody. Yeah. Immune. That's right. And I hate that I had. Then you get to a point where you find for your own mental wellness, you gotta shrug it off because what you gonna do? You know what I mean? And you got a life to live,
Yeah.
You got a life to live. But it does make you want to cry. It's really tragic to me that that this is her. This is someone. But I'm also glad, low key, when I used to talk about my neighbor that we had before, I would say things on purpose to make her hear that I hope that's not her. You know what I mean? I was like, cause she'll do this and she don't do this, and then she got kids she need to think about. I'll say things like that, but knowing what I know now, she could have been half the time. So when she was joining in with me, that could have been all just talk. But I knew for a fact this gonna sound crazy and it's gonna sound responsive to our era, but I knew that y'all were not exaggerating about her alcoholism when she told me that she was voting Republican because, and it sounds crazy, you want to put that on politics, but that tells a lot about your character. But she said, Oh man, this is when Mitt Romney and them was running.
Oh, I missed all of that.
Oh my God, I thought you knew because that was the last time.
No.
That was the last time I ever discussed politics with her. The last time.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah, I never discussed nothing with the government, nothing.
No, she probably was good. No, she couldn't have been in her right mind.
But look, she told me, and I was like, wait, what? You know, and she told me, I guess, I don't know who told her this, but she was, you know how they had the rhetoric going around at the time that was saying, well, Democrats done had all this chance and they messed it up. So,
Sure.
yeah, that's what it was. And so I was like, wait, what? And she's like, well, Democrats have been, you know, that what they had and they didn't do anything with it. And I was like, what?
No, she wasn't saying.
I was like, what? Black people are not in support of Obama right now. And then she was talking about, you know, I guess she was mad at him, you know, because they condition black people to get mad at him about insurance. You know, it's easy for them to do. But anyway, so she was on that, and that was the first and last day that we was gonna be discussing politics. I decided in my soul right then. And so after that, I was like, I still didn't think it in that moment because I was just like, oh, that's how she feel. Wow.
No, she wasn't in her right mind.
But I'm saying after that, in retrospect,
she hasn't worked in so long, and yet she hadn't been.
No, she was working. She was working when she.
The point is, it's the other side that's the only reason why she's able to still be in that house. That's what I'm saying. There are all these programs for her.
I understand that.
And people like me, I'm paying for her to benefit from those programs.
Bruh, I understand that. That's the reason why, and I'm paying for her to benefit from that program and for her to do what she need to do to take care of her kids.
Exactly.
And I don't have kids. That's kind of like us over here. We were talking about like we don't have kids, but we paying taxes for everybody. We got everything in walking distance. We got an elementary school. We got a middle school. We got a high school. Literally, y'all know, right in the backyard.
You know what? I almost wish. Remember when you were gonna take the kids? Oh man.
Yeah.
And of course, I didn't know prom then because remember I hadn't seen it yet. Remember it hadn't been revealed to me.
You
yet.
keep saying that, but I got it from you and Mama.
No, you didn't. No,
okay.
No, you didn't
but go ahead.
Because I never knew.
Go ahead.
And now I wish that would have happened.
I do too, but
I think that probably made it worse for her, but for the kids,
right.
I think they would have been
right.
better.
I do too, and but I don't have regrets, but I do wish it would have happened just because, like you said, it's for the kids. It would have been better for the kids. Like right now, they would be in a whole different.
Right, both of them.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I know.
It's just so. It's just so selfish. It's like because I didn't have kids because I couldn't afford them, among other reasons. But you know, and I want to be a responsible parent. But I mean, it's just so selfish. You know, it's selfish. It's selfish of her to do to them. It's selfish of her to do to us, or even for me to have to be in a position where I have to make such a decision like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or
whenever she does get consciousness, I bet you any amount of money, the guilt weighs so heavily that she reverts right back to that behavior. Because at least when she's in that state, she doesn't have to think about it.
Or be accountable.
Exactly.
To what she's done, not just to everybody else, but to herself. It is a messed up cycle, and it's a messed up cycle for every addict.
Yep.
You know, it gets to a point, but then you can't get to the point where you just give up, though. But then what do you do? It's a helpless cycle as well.
Because when you clean, I mean, I bet the guilt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she just, you know, if she's clean and she just sits and thinks about everything that she's allowed to happen, I mean, I could just see myself just saying, you know what, forget it. I've done so much damage. There's no. Right. I could see myself. Because I have a conscience, so I know I would probably just do like her, just go back to being in that state, just to. Yeah. You know, because if you, there's no way a clean and sober, conscious person can feel okay with themselves. Not long term.
I'll tell you right now, and it's sad that this world is okay. It's technically it's okay to be an alcoholic in this world. It's really okay. Like people don't have a problem with it. In fact, if you're an alcoholic on the job, they can't fire you and they gotta provide you with help. And I'm saying that because I'm sitting here thinking. Because I don't wish this. What I'm about to say that I wish. I don't actually wish it. But the reason why I don't wish it is because because she's in, and you'll understand why I'm saying that. But you know, as bad as I thought that I would much rather her be a pothead, a million times over, a million times over. And what makes this especially.
But her baby daddy is, and they're about they both.
I think his shit is. I think his issues are character based, and they would be there whether he smoked weed or not. Period. Because that's about responsibility. That's not about it taking your mind so much that you can't be a good father to your child. They don't have nothing to do with nothing. Matter of fact, when people get pulled over or when they get accused of some crime, I don't care if they bank robbed, if they raped or whatever, I don't think weed use have nothing to do with it. No, absolutely not one thing. Matter of fact, if they would have did more of it, they probably would have did less of whatever crime they committed. But no, I'm not gonna put that on that for him. I'm just gonna say he's just a a F boy that he is. Yeah. Period.
Mag voice.
Yeah, but in terms of that, I wish it was that instead, because at least she would, because you have the capacity to stop enough and say, wait, I got these kids, I need to, I can do all this.
Maybe it was Mama, but Mama was saying she doesn't think it's only that anymore. She thinks it's something else.
I think she got access to all kind of prescriptions from when she was a pharmacist. I think she knows all kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't think
she thinks it's not just that anymore.
But it could it might not be that anymore, but it could just be either way. Because she's developed that chemical thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
whether
I'm just saying whether it's something, whether it's enough or not, it might be enough, but she's just drinking so much.
Okay, hey, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, love you.
Okay. Love you too, bye.